Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Hey, 5-0! Hey, easy!
Back to throw, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, seam 6. He's coming. Double up. Alert! Double up. Check 30. Hey, check 37.
Out of the gun, Stafford. A throw for Golladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Ricky. Tight dog. 32.
On 1st down, Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
And it is still early, just the 1st quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
80 weapon.
Stafford on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Watch 21. Hey. Check 99.
3rd and long, it's Stafford. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's King. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Ready. 50, plant.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Hey, orbit.
At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Here we go. At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. It's a party now. At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike.
Hey. Ready.
To throw on second down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
At 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike.
Mike, nice, sweetheart.
Throwing on third and long. Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. These two teams all tied after one. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. On the return, here's Agnew. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over first and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
59.
All day, defense, all day.
Monday.
Switch.
Easy.
From the 41, Stafford. This will be caught by Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
260.
It's a gain of 4.
Monday.
Third and 2.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Double right.
Kill. Turn up.
Hey.
Kill. Turn up.
Undercrush.
Third and 2, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Remember, Prater has hit from 64 earlier in his career. This one not quite as long, but good from distance nonetheless. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off play action. Herbert under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Leo.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Agnew now to return. The great blocking nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Set the tone, defense.
50-50.
Defense, let's go.
61. Matchbox lights.
Alert three.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I got you, punk.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Slam.
0. Hey, 70.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Get ready.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard
Let's go,
line.
defense. Our time. It's our time. Check.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check. Crunch.
Check 15. Hey, 70.
On 1st down, Stafford here. He completes it to Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Chargers 7.
Lady. Yellow lady. Hey, 22. Hey. Look at him.
Here's Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage back at their own 3 now as they come up 2nd and long. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60-yard.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. Oh, he shifts past him. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
53. Ready? Quick edge. Come. Watch twist. Hey, easy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Bravo. Hey.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Throwing on third down. Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
23 yards on the play.
11. Big 20. Hey, Delta. Hey, easy.
From the 50, it's Stafford. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the